Hey guys, I'm Noel today. So yeah, the Brumbies have just defeated the Hurricanes 12 points to 10. This was by far the lowest scoring game so far we've seen from Super Rugby Trans Tasman. I mean, it was such a close game, particularly within those last few seconds. But yeah, within that first half, of course, the Brumbies did get off the mark first within the 11th minute for the likes of Ryan Lottie getting a try for himself. A classic scrum half try, to say the least, where, obviously they had a few phases within the Hurricanes 22, and yeah, from there, able to, get it off the maul and just put it down very quickly on the try line. So yeah, a quick play from him, and yeah, he did well to actually get that. So yeah, for credit to him. That obviously put the Brumbies up 7-0 or 5. I think it was 7-0 at that point in time. I believe from there the Hurricanes did respond in quick fashion for the likes of Dan Coles, I believe, within the 16th minute. And yeah, this was kind of from a classic line-out try. Obviously, Dan Coles threw it in, and all the Hurricanes had to do was kind of just push the Brumbies out. And yeah, I think Dan Coles kind of detached himself from the maul, and yeah, from there it was just a bounce into the try zone. And yeah, score a try for himself. So yeah, good try, obviously, for the Hurricanes, and brought them back within that game. I believe at that point it was 7-5, I believe, or at least 7-7. I know within the 23rd minute, it was around, I think it was 23rd minute, I believe Duplessis Karifi had a yellow card to his name, of course, for just, I believe, a kind of like a shoulder to the face, I believe, to Darcy Swan, I believe. But more or less, yeah, it was definitely a yellow card. Could have been a red, but of course, it was just it wasn't in the, you could say, the category for it to be a red. So yeah, for that reason, I kind of agreed with that decision. So yeah, a yellow card, obviously, he was sim in for 10 minutes. And yeah, I believe from there, I believe Geordie Bear had a penalty for himself. So yeah, he made the scores at least 10-7 at half-time. But yeah, from there, the Hurricanes did lead. But I think straight away, within the 51st minute, I believe Ikitau probably had the try of the game, where, obviously the Brumbies brought in a lot of, players back from the bench, and yeah, that's Nick White, Jose Simone back on, and yeah, Nick White straight away caused damage towards the Hurricanes by going down within the left-hand side, the open gap, and yeah, kind of created he did like a back pass essentially towards Ikitau, and Ikitau just kind of pushed himself past two defenders, and yeah, was able just to control his balance, and yeah, just run across and score a try in the left-hand corner. He could have actually gone closer to the post, but I guess he just didn't notice, so he scored the try within the left-hand corner. But more or less, yeah, they got the 5 points there, and that kind of put them up 12 points to 10. And yeah, at that point in time, it was really just a close game of where, it was going back and forth when who would win the penalties, and yeah, it was really just a kicking game at some points as well. But really, the game got decided within the last 10 minutes, to say the least, where, I believe the Hurricanes had 2 chances to actually win the game. So one was actually a penalty within the halfway line, where Geordie Bear kind of scuffed it in a sense where it literally wasn't in, I think it was just the wind essentially, but he scuffed it in a sense where it was going in the right direction, but then it went to the left-hand side. So yeah, he kind of scuffed that in a sense, and it did look like the Hurricanes weren't going to have another chance to do this, because, the Brumbies had possession of the ball, and yeah, literally, they had 20 seconds left just to hold the ball. But, Artisivia doing Artisivia, things, he just kind of gets his hands on the ball very quickly. And yeah, it was a very smart play from him, and you just can't, even the commentators were like, yeah, fair play. It's just one of those where he did so well to actually get his hands on the ball at quick fashion. So yeah, the Hurricanes did win a penalty from that, obviously, and they obviously chose to go for the penalty kick in the dying seconds of the game within 80-minute. Yeah, the clock, the siren's already gone off, and of course Jody Barrett steps up, and yeah, I mean, to me, I thought he would have got it, but he missed it. He scuffed it, he scuffed it wide, it kind of bended to the right. And I was like, what? I was like, oh my god. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm actually pretty happy for the Brumbies. It's a great win for them, obviously. It's a second win now, obviously, for the Australian side, so great to see that. And obviously the Brumbies playing their first home game actually within this competition, so it's good to see that kind of had that kind of effect on this game. But yeah, really the big talking point really is how they've actually not got any points in this game, and that now puts them in a position where in my opinion, they don't actually have a chance in making the final now. They literally cannot make the final, because it's one of those where the Blues play the Western Force within next week at home, then the Crusaders play the Rebels away, and the Highlanders play the Brumbies away as well. So at this point in time, the Blues are in the best position to actually play in the final, home final preferably, with the wait and see. But it's one of those, just because of this Hurricanes win, because of this Brumbies win, the Crusaders actually have a strong chance in actually getting to the final, which I'm just like, I can't take it. I can't take another one of those games. It's we've had such bad luck against the Crusaders in recent years, so I'm praying to the Lord that doesn't happen. But of course, knowing the Crusaders' luck and how they always get things done and getting into a final, they're going to make it. And hopefully we have a home final. That's what I'm hoping as a Blues fan, but it's the Crusaders, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, just the Hurricanes. I was hoping you guys won, but of course, I was hoping the Hurricanes won, but not get a bonus point. But yeah, and just well done to the Brumbies. They definitely deserve that win overall. And yeah, the defense I have to say was probably the best, and that's kind of what really won the game for them in my opinion. But if I had to say my man of the match throughout the game, I'd probably give it to. There's a lot of players I could have given it to, but I think Tom Banks actually had a good game for the Brumbies. So yeah, he would be my man of the match for the game. But other than that, that's kind of it with the video. Just hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.